This episode is brought to you by Nordstrom. Whether you're packing for a vacation or dressing for a wedding, Nordstrom has head-to-toe looks for wherever summer takes you. From swimwear and bold color to romantic florals and dresses that make an entrance, find the right style for every unforgettable moment. Shop new arrivals from brands you love like Farm Rio, Free People, Vince, Waif, and Stod. Plus free shipping and returns and styling help whenever you need it make it all so easy. Shop now in stores at Nordstrom.com or download the Nordstrom app.
Let's hang out, and let's talk about what Lez is about. And let's listen to two lesbians shout. Let's hang out.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Lez Hang Out, the podcast where in the car I just can't wait to pick you up on our very first date. Is it cool if I hold your hand? How far of a throwback is that, do you expect?
That is, I have heard that one many times. We play that.
Is it wrong if I think it's late to dance? This is,
I'm like, it's first date, but it's like, what's the chorus? If I could. No, that's not it.
No. It's the forever and ever, right? Like that one. It's Blink-182.
Forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. Yeah, I'm like, we do all kinds of pop punk shit. They all blend right together for me.
2001 is when that song is from. Listeners, if you weren't alive when that song came out, please don't tell us.
Yes, please don't share that information.
Please don't tell me about it. Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm young.
And Blink-182 is not.
From the West Coast, I am a youthful Lee Holmes Foster.
And from the East Coast, I'm Ellie Brigida. To those of you who've been with us through this whole journey, thank you as always for listening. If you're a new listener, welcome. We're excited to have you here. Here's what's happening this week. This week in the Lesdom. This week in the Lesdom is a place where we can touch base each episode about things going on with the podcast or otherwise. We are continuing to release our Patreon bonus episodes in season 9. You can listen to those at bit.ly/lespatreon. And because it's Pride Month, we're going to ask that you support your favorite lesbians and join us on Patreon. This show cost us about $15,000 a year to run. We also spent quite a bit of money to get the flame to New York City. So we have a lot of expenses that we need to cover to keep this podcast running. We love to do it. We are happy to do it for free, but we also want to make sure we're breaking even. So if you can help us out in any way, Patreon is the best way to do that. If we can hit $1,000 a month, we cover most of our costs. We can continue to pay our small independent team, which includes Kristen, who does basically everything behind the scenes. She is the best. And we want to make sure that we can keep her on and keep her happy. We love you, Kristen. If you want to support us, you also get access to all bonus episodes and our Patreon-only Discord chat. We would love to see you there. So you can join at bit.ly/lespatreon. In the greater Les universe, there is a new WNBA rom-com coming out called Courtside, and it's coming from the team that brought us Suicide Kale. So Brittany Nichols and Carly Houston, who are an incredible team. Earlier in our Lez Hang Out journey, we watched Suicide Kale as a watch party with our patrons. It was so much fun. Great movie, really funny. Their comedic sensibilities are amazing. So this rom-com is going to be so good. And I don't know why we haven't had a rom-com about the WNBA before, because it's going to be a Les Essentials for sure. Cannot wait. Happy Pride, everyone. June is our month. We are here. We are queer. We are ready to fight and dance and party and have the best time. I have to use this opportunity to shameless plug for my band, The Femmes, because we are everywhere over Pride. This week on June 7th, you can catch The Femmes, the New York City Femmes, which is going to be super cool. It's a new version of The Femmes featuring New York City musicians who are insanely talented. We have some Stardust Diner singers, some off-Broadway talent. It's going to be amazing. That's at $3 bill, 3 to 7 p.m. on Sunday. I will be there running the merch table. Would love for you to come, hang out, say hi to me. If you want to see me perform, you can see me at the Crystal Ballroom on June 26th in Boston. We are going to have our big Pride show again, and then me and Bailey fly the next morning to New York City for New York City Pride. We'll be at New York City Youth Pride on the 27th and at Groove NYC on June 28th. I would love to see some of you there. And if you come to a show, please let me know. Say hi, I listened to Lez Hang Out, and now I'm here to watch you sing, and I super appreciate you being there. Well, with that, that's what's happening this week. Back to you, Ellie and Lee.
Thanks, Ellie and Lee. We are so excited to bring you episode 20 of season 9. It's date of the art.
Can't wait. Before this episode, Lee and I were like, okay, what are we going to talk about? Lee found this article with 50 bad sapphic dates. And so we were like, okay, let's just talk about lesbian dating, not in a lens of like, wow, being gay and dating is so great. Because people are people and sometimes there's some crazy shit.
I think you're introing this all wrong, Ellie. What I would have said is, as two people for whom dating has never been more relevant on the week of your wedding.
On the week of my wedding, we're talking about, please don't throw me back into that cesspool.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
Wow, you're off the market for 2 days, and all of a sudden, you're like, wow, the dating cesspool. So glad I'm out of that.
Hate it.
Ellie's been married for what? 4 whole days?
Yeah, let's see. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 6 days, Lee.
6 days. I'm so sorry. Almost a whole week.
Yeah, almost a week.
Wow.
Do not downplay
Also,
it.
congrats. Yeah, flash the ring a little more. Do it.
Bam,
do it.
bam,
We haven't done
bam,
it. We
bam,
haven't done
bam.
it. Yeah, there you
yes,
go.
and there's a wedding band on there as well now.
Boom. New
Bam.
ring.
New ring.
So listen, no one is better equipped to tell you all about dating
than these two married women.
Ellie and I.
Okay, but
Last time I dated, that Blink-182 song came out.
I do think we can talk about this, Lee. We love to talk about things we're not equipped to talk about. Let's fucking go.
Who was I just on trying to explain about how we do us being experts on topics that we are far from experts about?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, listen.
Yeah.
We would love to tell you our hot expert takes on dating. You're welcome.
But here's the thing. I also do think it is funny because there were many topics we were discussing for today, right? Like one of them was going to be like, there's this whole thing with like a straight woman who's like upset with her husband. She's like, let me flirt with a woman because like it's going to be better, right? And I feel,
was.
And to be fair, I do feel like
in her defense,
we always say
it
like,
was better.
It is better. And also,
yeah,
I do think it is funny. Like, let's talk about some lesbian dating horror stories that are not ours.
But we could also talk about just dating things, dating thoughts. I don't know what. I don't just want to talk about these horror stories of dating. It just made me laugh because some of them were so bad.
Well, let's at least start there and then we can dive in. So, what was the worst one to you, Lee, on here?
Oh gosh. I mean, what was the first one is like someone who has like suddenly discovers they have celiac in the middle of the night, and then at the ER they think she's her
mother
date's mom, which I'm not gonna lie is pretty bad.
I also do feel like it is an interesting thing. There's like lesbian age gap and also just like the like butch femme situation that I feel like happens. Like I've seen some TikToks of people being like, we're the same age. Like, I mean, it's like you and Kelsey too. We're the same age. Someone thinks I'm your daughter. I'm your son. And also, someone also, like, there was a couple that they were like, sometimes they think I'm my wife's son, and sometimes they think I'm my wife's mother.
Yeah.
Like, like it's very confusing. Like,
it's hard to say.
It's hard to say.
I think the worst one in here for me personally is this girl goes on a date with someone she matches with on Plenty of Fish, throwback, good throwback.
Yes.
And that girl is fully straight, and then they like go to a party later and her boyfriend is there too. And
here's the thing. I don't understand. I understand because we as queer people are always like, oh fuck, like how are you gonna find like you're out at a bar, right? Like how do you find someone? We ourselves have been like, here, go on dating apps. Because if you go on a dating app, it should be safe. Because this person has clearly, like, said, I am interested in dating you by matching with you on a dating app. Was there a friend version? Like, you know, there's, like, a friend version of certain dating apps. But I'm like, I feel like if you're
a friendly plenty of friends.
Yeah, like I don't know, like this girl thinks plenty
of friends in the sea, Ellie. All your friends, they're in the ocean. Come and find them
Oh,
here on
God.
Plenty of Friends. If this app doesn't exist, we are making it, and I guarantee this is going to take off.
Mm-hmm. Plenty of Friends.
We're actually pivoting to the tech space, y'all. Sorry about it.
And download our app. No, but I'm wondering.
Can we make a fake ad for Plenty of Friends and put it in the middle of this episode?
Yes, please, and see how many people actually buy it. Get the pre-orders.
We're kickstarting Plenty of
We're kickstarting
Friends.
Plenty of Friends. I feel like we have invented something that already exists. But
Yes. And that no one asked for.
I'm curious because it says, right, it's like, spoiler, she was straight and her boyfriend met them. Do we think she was straight looking for a threesome? Or do we think she really was so oblivious? She was like, I'm meeting a new friend on a dating app. Because that, I feel like,
truly
happens
don't know,
quite
and I think,
often.
I think the fact that this girl ran is why we will never know.
We'll never
because
know.
Here's the thing. So I know I have been out of the dating game for a minute.
Mhm.
But the thing that I seem to hear from every queer woman I know is that avoiding the unicorn chasers on these apps
it's
is
tough.
truly an adventure and test of will, you know?
I feel like if you want to be a unicorn, these places are amazing.
Yeah.
That's your vibe.
If what you want is to fuck some girl and her mediocre milquetoast boyfriend,
Sure.
boy, have we
Go for
got
it.
100 apps for you. It's all of the
Every
apps.
app.
It's all of them. Actually, LinkedIn, you could do that there if you really want to. Literally any app.
Someone
Pick an
actually
app.
wrote an article on ChatGPT about how to find a unicorn.
How to find a unicorn. DoorDash, they will deliver that absolutely forgettable man to your front door. It's just
Uber courier. A threesome.
That's the future, Ellie. This is the future.
Waymo,
okay?
that three-way right over.
No human needs to be involved in this.
Entire transaction.
Yeah, incredible.
I just feel like that is rough. I do feel like we talk about this a lot. Like we can maybe pivot a little bit into dating advice ? But like I feel like the hardest part about queer dating and most people go through is just that like phase of your life that I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that younger queers are not going through as much anymore because everyone's gay. But I just feel like, for me at least, it was like a significant chunk of time in which I was one of the only, like, I had a few gay friends, but like surrounded by straight people.
Yeah.
And was just like, all right, I guess I'm in love with a straight girl again. Or like kissing a straight girl at a drunk party and like they're never going to call me again. Like, I do feel like when straight women are like, it's so much easier to date women. I'm like, not really because of you. You're the problem.
Yeah. You're the problem here.
You're the problem. Stop hitting. Like, I think it's the thing of like the other article about the woman who was like, I'm not getting attention from my husband. So like, let me get attention from this butch lesbian. And like, that's a struggle. And then was upset when she replaced her with another, with a queer person.
There is always, I mean, as much as, yes, everyone is gay, the world is queer. Sorry about it, conservatives. You gotta adjust. I feel like that must still be a thing, though, right? Like, I refuse to believe that the lesbian panic and lesbian inability to ever tell if a girl is actually into you or not has just been solved by the fact that everyone is gay. Because listen, in that life finds a way, like somehow straight people will persist despite all the odds.
They really will. And I do feel like it is the kind of thing where I'm like, I don't know how to say this take, and I'm not, bisexuals do not come for me. However, I have just
get her buys.
No, yeah, come for me. It's interesting. Like I have like a younger cousin who's gay, and it is similar where I feel like she has a best friend who's bi, and they clearly have weird chemistry together.
Yeah.
Right? But that best friend has a boyfriend, but it's like the two of them are now like in Europe, just the two of them for like months by themselves.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just an interesting thing where I feel like there's there's this feeling of like a bisexual woman who's like, I'm in love with my best friend, but like I also have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's an interest, and then I'm like, it's just an interesting dynamic to witness, because it's not I'm in love with my straight best friend. It's like I'm in love with my bisexual best friend. So like the possibility is still there.
Yeah, it's there.
But they're dating a man.
Yeah.
So it's like a weird, and like she broke up with her boyfriend and I was like, it's time. I'm like, this is gonna happen. And then she got a new boyfriend. And I'm like, damn it. I'm like just watching from afar. Just like watching from afar being like, oh, fuck. We're so close. We're so
Here's
close.
the other thing I could see happening too, and this might be like a little different age bracket, but I also feel like we're in this intriguing era of like everyone's gay, everyone's queer.
Mhm.
And I think a lot of, we talked about the like later in life lesbian.
Yes.
I also think there's like the post marriage bisexual, which is, again, it's like, it is not a bad thing. I do not discredit that self-realization in any way.
Mhm.
I think it's great that women are willing to sort of like re-examine some of
their
these
sexuality within a
latent
monogamous
feelings that have been there the
relationship,
whole time, and being like, actually,
Mhm.
maybe that wasn't not a thing. Maybe that was a thing the whole time. And just because I suppressed that part of me and married this, nice guy, maybe I'm also still bisexual. Like, great, love
Mhm.
that, good. But I do think that it makes for this like weirdly lost bisexual generation,
Yes. The lost
Of, like,
bisexuals.
the the lost to the sands of time.
I think that is so interesting. And I feel like it is also like a minefield of dating, another minefield of dating.
Yes.
Because there's the lost bisexuals who are still like happy to identify as bisexual and are monogamous. And then there's the lost bisexuals who are like, we must open our relationship.
Mhm.
And so I feel like that's another just like gigantic
Yes.
minefield of queer dating.
But I also think that might be where you get, so like this other article you keep talking about. This is this crazy article we found that's like a 2019 like New York Times Modern Love column or something, right?
Mhm.
And so so it's this woman who's like, wow, my husband was kind of like in a bad place, and she like basically started having a work wife, right?
Mhm.
With this lesbian at her work, and was thriving in that life, and was like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing that's ever happened, and then felt like tossed to the curb and jealous when like an actual queer person started at work, and like they started hanging out together a lot, and then and then she
Mhm.
had a lot of like really wild toxic takes.
Yes.
And then was like, then my husband went to therapy and now everything's good. But here's what I do wonder is like, when you have stories like that, do you think there's a possibility that that woman is a bisexual who just like hasn't sort of come to that realization yet? And that's why, right? Because here's the thing is like, if you are like this terrible date story where it's like you went on a date with this girl who was like, oh my god, let's be besties, come hang out with me and my boyfriend, and you're like,
and then
what?
you're like confused, but it's
What?
also like, are you bi and trying to
Right.
figure some shit out? Maybe.
Are you trying to figure some shit out?
Yeah.
Like, is that woman just trying to figure some shit out with like her work wife?
Yes.
Being like, I was super into this and I thought we were sort of at the same place, and now I feel jilted and replaced and all this stuff. And you're like, possibly your coworker just thought you were friends.
Mm-hmm.
And you were reading into this too much because this was like your first
your queer awakening.
semi allowed exploration of these feelings that you have pushed down your whole life, because possibly you are just a repressed bisexual lost to the sands of time. Who knows?
I mean, I think for sure, but I also find it to be like, I think it also is like, if we're talking about difficulties of that, it's like you also need to figure out how to communicate better.
Yeah.
Like, and to be fair, it's messy when you're trying to figure out your sexuality, so who am I to judge? But like, I do feel like,
I think yours was extremely straightforward, Ellie.
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean. I just feel like we do messy things as like young gays. Like I was being crazy. But
You do messy things as old gays. Come on.
yeah.
We all do messy things.
Yeah, I would consider myself to be a messy girl. But I just feel like it is the interesting piece of it. Like I'm like, I don't know how to say this, but I want to talk about sort of like a Gen Z situation.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like there is like a Gen Z situation in which people they are queer, but like think they are straight, date men, come out as queer, and there's sort of a conversation that's like, my boyfriend should let me do this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that yes, that can be a conversation that happens. And also, you're inviting so much mess for all the people involved, right? So, like, if you are now on the other side of that, you are the queer person dating this other queer person who's in a monogamous relationship, trying to figure out who's in an open relationship, trying to figure out their sexuality. It can be a lot. And I feel like it's also a lot for the boyfriends to ask of the boyfriends. Like, I feel like there is this piece of like, well, it's okay because like I'm exploring my sexuality.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because I want to be poly, period, but because I want to explore my sexuality, you should let me do this thing. And that can get, I think, complicated.
Yeah.
But I just feel like that does happen. I feel like there's more of an openness to poly.
Yeah.
Like they're like, everyone's doing it. So like, let's just jump in. And a lot of like non-ethical non-monogamy is happening.
It's messy out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's messy. And I mean, I think the thing that I thought was funny about that list is like there are things that are it's good to know that like some things don't change, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's also funny to think about like, yeah, the ways in which it is a massively different dating world out there than it was,
Yes.
you know,
yes.
10, 20 years ago. I mean,
one of the ones that I found to be funny, and I'm like, I feel like it's sort of maybe specifically like my brand of lesbian, and also I'm like, girl, you really should have reined yourself in. The over-the-top gesture made me laugh.
yeah.
It was the first date. She surprised me with a hot air balloon ride. We hadn't even exchanged last names yet. What the fuck, right? And I do feel like when I was dating, I had this thing where I was like, well, I'm going to go on a date. Like, I want it to be fun and cool and interesting. And it turned into me, like, doing crazy things with someone I just met. Like, I fully drove, like, 2.5 hours to the beach with this girl when it was, like, our second date.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel as though it's, like, a funny lesbian thing and can also be, like, it can create the illusion of closeness with someone like you barely know.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay. There's two things going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
One, never, especially if it's like, yeah, first date, second date, man, exit door is a must. Like,
yes.
You need a way to leave that date, okay? Don't go on a hot air balloon ride. Don't go on a boat tour for like however many hours. Don't like
you need an escape hatch.
You need an escape hatch. You need a way out. You need this is going badly, like someone call me. You can't be in a fucking submarine, okay?
No.
Like you can't.
You should not be on your way to the coast.
No. Speaking from experience there, Ellie.
To be fair, it wasn't it was actually a nice day, but like it could have been horrible.
Yeah, no, there's no way to know.
No. And I feel like there's just this idea that like we're both women, so like it's gonna be cool no matter what, but like sometimes it's not. Sometimes you do not click. And then you are stuck in the middle of the sky. That's honestly so funny. And
what we're saying is pack a parachute, you know?
Pack a parachute.
Yeah.
Well, and I think there's also this idea of like the grand gesture. Like, I don't know.
Yes. No, but this is the other thing I was going to say. 100%.
Mm-hmm. What were you going to say?
I was going to say that sometimes I feel like, here's the other thing that I think lesbians tend to do a lot, is to be like, I'm going to top any date you've had with a guy.
Yeah, like I feel like
Right?
there's like a romanticization, like from both sides,
Yes.
right? There's like, I've seen a fuck ton of rom-coms, and so have you.
Yep. Yeah.
And so my expectation is like, yeah, I'm not gonna be like those boring men. I'm gonna do something so crazy and fun and whatever. Like, and like it does make.
We're going on a horse-drawn carriage ride through the streets in New York. And I'm gonna, buy you flowers and you're like, it's your first date.
You're like way too early. And like, that's the thing. I feel like it's like, there has been a conversation now, I think, about like love bombing. Like, lesbians love a love bomb.
Yeah.
Let's be real. You don't know this person. And you're like, let me take you on a date worthy of an engagement. Like you don't know if someone's about to propose at the end of the date.
And
like,
and listen, it's a first date. It's a first date. Like, you might get in that hot air balloon and they could say like just some crazy shit. And then you're like, I'm trapped up here for 3 hours with this person.
I'm curiously, what number date is acceptable for the hot air balloon?
At what date is a hot air balloon acceptable? Good question. I'm going to say date 5.
5 feels good. I also feel like there's a piece of it too, and I think it just depends on the person. Surprises are not always. You should really know someone before you surprise them, right? So,
especially if you surprise them with a thing that is like a common enough phobia that might really go badly.
Yeah.
Like, people be afraid of heights.
Well, and even still, I just feel like the more, I don't know if I like surprises anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I ever did, but I'm like, I think there's actually something really nice and romantic about you clearing a date with me.
Yeah.
Of like us talking together. Come with an idea. Right? I feel like the piece of the surprise that I feel like is a man-woman situation is like, because men never plan dates.
Yeah.
And so it's like, oh my God, you planned a date for me. That's so crazy. And you planned it and you surprised me. I want the plan fully formed-ish. Bring the plan to me and say, do you like this?
Hey, surprise, tomorrow we could do this.
Hey, surprise.
Yeah.
This is going to happen. Not, hey, let me blindfold you, take you somewhere. You don't know what's happening.
And when you open your eyes again, you're like 1,000 feet in the air.
You're on a hot air balloon, yeah.
But that, like, I just feel like of all the things, like, if it's a thing where you're like, hey, this might be a legit phobia that someone, like, you can't be like, surprise, we're at
amusement
spider
park
petting zoo. Like, you can't fucking surprise people with that shit. Like, that's not, you can't do that.
Surprise, we're going skydiving.
Right. Like, that's
like, what are you doing?
That's not a good date, you know? And like, that's as a first date, on a first date, surprise hot air balloon ride date is truly wild, truly crazy.
What are acceptable first dates to you? Because I feel like there's like a middle ground of like something that's, because when I was dating a million years ago, I would be bored to death of the coffee date. That's why I was like, fuck it, let's do something different. Because I can't keep sitting here having the same conversation with everyone over some coffee.
Okay, here's what I think we should do, Ellie. Let's take a hot break, come back, talk about some good dating tips from us, your experts in dating.
Experts.
Starting or growing your own business can be intimidating and lonely at times. Your to-do list may feel endless with new tasks, and lists can easily begin to overrun your life. So finding the right tool that not only helps you out, but simplifies everything as a built-in business partner can be a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Gymshark, Rare Beauty, and Heinz, to brands just getting started. Shopify has hundreds of ready-to-use templates that can help you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand's style. And you can tackle all the important tasks in one place, from inventory to payments to analytics and more. No need to save multiple websites or try to figure out what platform is hosting the tool that you need. And if people haven't heard about your brand, you can get the word out like you have a marketing team behind you, with easy-to-run email and social media campaigns to reach customers wherever they're scrolling or strolling. Start your business today with the industry's best business partner, Shopify, and start hearing. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/realm. Go to shopify.com/realm. That's shopify.com/realm.
Wishing you could be there live for the big game, soaking up the atmosphere of the crowd. But too often, life gets busy, or the price holds you back. Priceline is here to help you make it happen. With millions of deals on flights, hotels, and rental cars, you can go see the game live. Don't just dream about the trip, book it with Priceline. Download the Priceline app or visit Priceline.com. Actual prices may vary. Limited time offer.
This is what everyone's talking about.
Everything's on the table.
This is what champions come to take. This is what everyone came to see.
And the slam!
No do-overs. No second chances. No more Mr. Nice Guy. This is winner take all. And it's all happening now on the home of the NBA Finals. Don't miss it. June 3rd on ABC and the ESPN app.
At first, I didn't think it was real. I woke up to this blinding light, and I was transported to another place. Pluto TV! Then I heard a voice.
Come with me if you want to live.
There were thousands of movies and shows, and they were all free.
The truth is out.
It's just so beautiful.
On Pluto TV, free streaming of Terminator 2, Fringe, Arrow, The 100, and The X-Files may cause excitement, loss of sleep, and sudden belief in extraterrestrials. No credit cards or alien encounters necessary. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
Let's start with, what do I think would be acceptable first date ideas? Is that what we asked?
Yeah, like acceptable first date ideas that are not, like, we know the standard, like meet up for coffee, grab a drink, get dinner.
Okay.
Right? What are some other acceptable first date activities?
Here's one thing that I will say that I would strongly recommend. I totally get, and there's nothing wrong with doing the, like, you know, a movie or whatever, but like, I feel like your first date, you should be able to talk.
Correct.
Which means movies are bad, concerts are bad, but like, you know,
busy,
clubs
loud
are bad.
bars. Yeah.
Like, that's gonna be hard. I also feel like probably if it depends on how you're meeting this person, but if you really don't know anything about each other, like this is, you're just straight up, you know, plenty of friendsing it. I think you should probably have other humans around you in some way, you know? So, which doesn't mean you have to be in a coffee shop, like go do a picnic in a park somewhere, whatever. I just feel like the immediate, like, oh, let's hang out at my place with like a complete stranger could be.
No. I think that that's also just a safety concern. I agree.
Sure.
I was going to say picnic. I have had picnic first dates before, which
Picnic
I feel
sounds
like
cute, right?
is cute, somewhat thoughtful. And you're just like, it's like a little nicer than going out for dinner.
Yeah.
In a little cheaper. I feel like, you know, just a cheese plate. I do feel like an activity is not the worst thing, but I agree, like it's like you do want to talk to each other, but like an activity like a bowling or like there's like axe throwing, that's like crazy town, but like something I think similar to that, if you're like an active person, could be an okay first date. Maybe that's more of a second date kind of vibe. But I do feel like there's certain things you can like test out about a person better than just sitting and talking, only doing some sort of activity.
Well, here's the other thing, because I know this, I think, comes up for queer people a lot, where like, let's be fair, we're all a little awkward. There's with the you know, Venn diagram with neurodivergence, a circle straight up, just it's fine. So I also feel like sometimes I think a good idea for first date, early dates, whatever, do something that provides something to talk about if you're getting too in your head, or if you feel like you're worried about the conversation kind of like hitting a lull or whatever. Like, go, like, that's the other thing that I think's great about going somewhere with people is like, man, you're at the park, you're on a picnic, like, you can
People
look
watch.
around and be like, oh my God, what are those people doing? Let's talk about that, right? Like, what do you think's happening over there? It's fine. Like, people watch, do that stuff. I mean, even, hell, like, walk around a fucking museum, and it's like, worst case scenario, you can be like, oh my God, look at this painting. Like, give yourself a break.
Yes. Yes.
Give yourself some easy material, you know?
A little something. I agree.
A little something.
A little something to talk about. I agree. Or even just like, yeah, like you could take an active walk. Like, it's like, I feel like maybe that's the ADHD in me, but I'm like sitting down. I'm like, I need to do something, please.
Yeah. I'm
like, I don't know. But to be fair, I'm like, maybe, I mean, obviously I'm not dating anymore, but I'm like, and it's interesting because I didn't really ever have like a first date with Bailey. Like, we were friends and then we started dating.
That's why I was like saying I think it comes with a caveat, because I mean, your guys' first date was like you hung out and watched a movie.
Yeah, because
and it's like, okay, but fine, you'd known each other for forever. You'd been friends for forever, right? Like, it's not the same as like, hey, I went on an app and met this stranger, and now we're gonna sit on my couch for the evening. Like, which is also like, if you're fine with that, it's not like there's nothing wrong with it. We're not, shitting all over watching a movie on a date.
Too, like I don't know, like you go to like a board game cafe or something, and like you have like
that would warm my little heart. I know. I would love that.
I know you would love that. And
plus, I really think it's good to like get some stuff out in the open first. So like, whoever I would be going on a date with, like, should know, hey, I am gonna be that guy that's like, I need the rules. Let me read through the rules. I'll teach us how to play. Here's what we do. Okay, you're not paying attention. Let's focus up.
Honestly, it tells
important.
Like, it says a lot about someone when you play a game with them. I mean, it's like our nightly routine is board game, TV show, bed.
Love that.
And if you're not board game compatible, you're gonna struggle. You're gonna struggle in life. So you might as well get that out of the way first thing. Or do our competitive natures match up?
Yes.
Like, 100%. Like, can you keep up? Like, these are all important.
That is so important. So important. The other thing that I would say, I also would imagine is good for testing out some compatibility stuff that I bet could be a fun first date is like a cooking class.
Oh, smart. Yeah.
Because do like a cooking class together. Because it's you'll make food. It's like you get to do the whole like dinner part of the date because you'll make some food, you get to eat it, right? Also tests out whether that person knows the first fucking thing about cooking, because like let's be real, that's an important life skill to know if someone has when you're dating them. And it's a thing that actually gets avoided pretty actively, I think, by a lot of dating tendencies, right?
What do you mean, cooking?
Like, you're constantly going out.
Yes, you're like, that's so true. And I do feel like if you're thinking about long-term sustainability of a relationship, because that's what I was going to say.
What if neither of you can cook?
Well, also, what if you just like, for me, I would say I would previously have not called myself a chef, and I didn't really like to cook. And I have since realized it's because I was with a person who was highly cooking incompatible with me, would make me feel so stupid for like not knowing a recipe or like not knowing how to like, and I need to like feel free to make a mistake, right? Like, to create something new. And maybe I fucked a part of it up, but like it still turned out fine. And like, then I'll try again. Not be criticized for that. That's like top level down. You can see that.
Yeah. It's hard. If someone is that kind of person, the like highly critical, highly whatever, it's real hard to hide that for the entirety of like a cooking class with someone. That's gonna come out. That shit's gonna come out, in the same way that it's like, oh, if you're going on a date with someone, like you do go out to dinner, like watch how they treat your waiters and stuff, like watch them, man. You watch them in that cooking class, you're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna learn a lot.
You're gonna learn a lot
working in a kitchen.
But I do feel like also like
especially making something neither of you know how to make, right? Like,
yes, there's so many skills we're going to learn there. And like, yes, so many, like, how do they interact with a new task? How do they get frustrated? Do they, like, there's so many things. That's a great idea, Lee. You're brilliant.
Thank you. As the world-renowned expert in dating.
Brilliant. Well, because it is interesting. I'm like, as married, it is funny. I'm like, I'm looking at it from a reverse kind of standpoint of like, I have found my perfect partner. What would you need to test? Because like to live a married life like me, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like the best.
Wow. Listen, everyone, 6 days in, we're real hottie.
To be married like me. But I just feel like
Ellie has talked more about being married in this one episode than I have in 9 years of this podcast.
Well, to be fair, we weren't doing this podcast the week after your wedding. I'm sure you would have been shoving it in everyone's face as well.
Yeah. And no one ever asks me to flash my ring.
You
it's
can
on
flash
here.
it. Flash it, Lee. I want you to flash it. But my point being, at least for me, and I do feel like it is probably a pretty good indicator of like compatibility. Most of life is cooking.
Yeah.
And clean. Is like cooking, cleaning, hanging out at your apartment, working, hanging with friends. Like there's like, but the majority of life is just like feeding yourself and like, and doing sort of like mundane tasks, like laundry, like over and over and over. You're doing these mundane tasks. Finding a person that you enjoy doing those mundane tasks with is the point. So it's like, if you can do something like that on a first, second date and you enjoy it, you're like already at a good thing. Like I was just thinking, like if I had a first date with Bailey before we met, and it was like we just met on a dating app and we met out for dinner, I'm like, I wouldn't have been bored. I'm like, I was so bored, but it's because I was just like talking to people I didn't really click with. But like, I know I wouldn't have been bored because I could literally talk to her for hours. So I feel like also like the dates are important. The person is, there are some wrong answers.
Yeah.
But I feel like the person you're on the date with is really what's going to matter the most, obviously. But there are some wrong answers. like
a hot air balloon.
Like the hot air balloon.
What else is a good first date idea?
I don't know, but I think that's enough first date stuff. Like, but like, I'm curious. This is interesting. Let's create the perfect sequence of 5 dates.
Ooh, perfect date sequence. Okay.
Perfect date sequence.
A thing that is absolutely universal and true for everybody.
Okay,
what
is your ideal perfect date situation for 5 dates?
Listen, what's dating, Ellie?
Well, this is good, Lee. Now you can be like,
date?
Kelsey,
it's been a long time.
Here are my 5 ideal dates. And you can bring your children to them, I guess. But like, let's say prior to when you first started dating Kelsey, what would be, well, I guess it's hard because it's like when you first dated Kelsey, you were in college. Let's say
we were in college and we were on a team together. So like a lot of our first early dates, I think were probably like, we were at practice.
Yeah. Let's just
hanging out
thought
together.
Experiment it.
But which I think is like, truthfully, I think part of the reason that like same thing in terms of just like, I mean, we used to spend absurd amount of time together, you know, and same thing. I mean, we could just sit and hang out for.
I know. I feel like also as queer people, sorry, everyone, the best date is being friends. The best date is being best friends. Let's be real.
That's so true.
But I just think it's an interesting thought experiment.
Like, let's say you fucked your best friend.
yeah, exactly.
If like you and your best friend also get to have sex.
Exactly.
That's like
it's
the
perfect.
best date.
It's perfect. Exactly. It's the best date. It's the best date.
Yeah.
Let's just do a thought experiment. You and Kelsey meet in your adult life on a dating app.
Okay.
What's the 5 sequence of events for dates you would go on?
Okay, probably. I mean, I know we're saying like boring, don't do a coffee shop date.
It's
whatever,
okay, but you can.
But that would probably be the first date. Is like a coffee shop thing. I imagine a second date would probably be something like going out to something in the area, like find something local. Like there's a farmer's market, there's a craft fair, there's a, something like that where you can go and it's like there's something to do, but you're also kind of just walking around hanging out.
Yes.
I think somewhere in the first 3 dates probably would be like a cooking class. We both like cooking, maybe like a baking thing, like we're both, that would be a thing that I think we would both enjoy. Like we've done cooking classes together, Okay, date 4 would probably be I feel like date 4 might be a good, like, now maybe you've spent some time together, like you could go do like find a band you want to get tickets to, or do like something where it's like you don't have to spend the whole time talking together. You could do something that's like a little bit more like, ooh, now there's like a vibe, now there's something, maybe you can dance a little bit,
That's
something like
good.
that. And then date 5, I mean, knowing us, we'd be on our couch watching a movie.
Yep.
Let's be
Date
real.
5, engaged.
Date 5, we're like, okay, we don't need to try so hard.
Yeah. Date 5, we're done with dates forever.
We're done.
You had 4 dates, and that's all you get for the rest of your fucking
of them
life.
was so much work. What would you do, Ellie?
That's
Come
funny.
on, give us a
That's
5-date
funny.
spread.
Okay, 5-date spread. Here we go. Okay, so I do want to do something sort of active for the first one. So I think first date, I would still do something a little more active. I think board game cafe was a good idea. I liked that idea. So, but I think maybe meet up here. First date's a little bit of a double header.
Yeah.
Just you do coffee to start with a plan to go to the board game cafe afterwards if you like each other.
Okay. Oh, I like that. Yeah.
So I have that in the back of my mind and I'm keeping it close to be like, oh, you want to do something else? Here's this. Okay. Second date. Second date would be maybe then actually something a little more chill. I don't know. I'm like, first fun and active. Let me tell if I like hanging out with you.
Yeah.
Then I can actually talk to you more on the second date. Maybe that's a weird juxtaposition, but I feel like there's plenty you could talk about on the first date. So second date would be picnic. So it's a little.
I forgot about picnic. We said picnic, and then I forgot about it.
It's like
That's
a little cuter. There might be some opportunity for like a kiss if you want to kiss, So it's like
canoodling.
You can maybe get a little like hold hands kind of vibe, I feel like it's
put some cute sunglasses on, get a little cute.
It gives a little more like romance. Then third date would be
boxing.
Yeah, would be fights.
Yeah.
Would be fight to the death.
There's this underground fighting ring I know of.
Third date would be karaoke.
Yeah, of course it would be.
Because of course. So you have to know that I can sing. Let's say me and Bailey didn't know each other, could sing. We go to karaoke and I'd be like, oh my God, like, what are you going to sing? And then she'd sing and I'd be like,
she busts out her voice and then you bust out your voice and then you're just like, we're getting married.
Like,
who are we
done.
kidding?
It's done. And then I'd be like, oh, we can duet. Fourth date would be similar to you, but musical. So go to see some sort of show.
Okay. Yeah.
And fifth date would actually be friend hang.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So fifth date include other people and see, like maybe it's a double, maybe it's a triple date.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like how you went friend hang and I went never see other humans
ever again. Ever again. Yeah, like maybe like a group, like a bowling situation or like a where it's like you get up. I feel like I don't even know if I really like bowling that much, but I do feel like socially, it's like you throw the ball, you sit, you talk. You throw the ball, you sit, you sit, you talk.
Yes, and you know what else is great about bowling is like no one's that good.
You don't have to be good.
Like you can't be that good. Like it doesn't matter if you're bad because what are the odds that you just happen to trip into the one person who's like a fantastic bowler? Like everyone is just sort of like pretty bad to okay at bowl.
Yes.
It doesn't, it's like there's nothing, no one's going to get super
You don't have to
hung
get
up on that. It's
competitive,
bowling.
whatever.
Who
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
cares? You're
And
checking
then-
a ball. None of us are that good at it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And then 6th date, never leave the house
Wedding.
again. Yeah. Don't worry, Lee. I also will get to watch movies on the
was
couch.
6th date where you got engaged? What was that?
6th date engaged.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what happened, right? So
Probably. No, we had many dates before that. We got married. We got engaged a year in. So we tried to do at least one like date per month.
Okay.
Like obviously we hung out every day. But we tried to do like an active date once a month
Yeah.
where we actually left the house. Because otherwise
Intentional dating.
we will never leave the house. And that's also fine. I love it. Married.
It is great. It is great.
Lee, remember when I did like to leave the house?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
I do. I do remember that.
For all of you who have been there since the beginning.
All the real ones know, Ellie.
Yeah, all the real ones know that this lesbian has become domesticated.
Yeah.
And
It
I
happens
love
to
it.
us all. Listen, sometimes you get older, you meet the right person, and then
That's it.
It comes for us all, Ellie.
I know. I feel like it's like I feel like there's like on my feed on my algorithm, it's like I keep getting stuff that's like you never realize like how peaceful like your life can be. Like it's like why would you really want to hang out with other people? Because then you're like, okay, well I'm at peace, and then I have to be not at peace for a little bit, then back to peace. You know,
Yeah.
not that I love my friends, but it's like there's just a different level of comfort.
Yeah.
That it just feels like a sigh of relief.
There
to
is
be
also
just the
something
two
to
of
be
us.
said, because like you and I talk about this a lot, right? Like you and I we're both Pisces.
Yes.
We're similar types of like people. Like we love
Love
talking to
people.
people.
Love
We
people.
love people.
Mm-hmm.
It's why we like doing this podcast. Like we truly, I think, like hanging out with each other, but also just we like that it's like a built-in excuse to just like meet new cool people and get to talk to them about stuff, right? Like that's great. I also think you and I both, in a lot of the other stuff that we do in our lives, like for work and things, have jobs where you have to be on
Around people and all the time.
a
Yeah,
lot.
all
No, but
the
it's not just
time.
around
Yes.
people. Like around people and on
Oh yeah.
is a very specific thing. And even for you and I, who are like extroverts who love people and all this stuff, it's like sometimes there is something to be said for just like sitting on your fucking couch.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit on your couch with no one around. Like,
Mhm.
I love that.
It's great. I know.
I love that. And I don't want to sit on my couch by myself. That would be awful. I want
No.
to sit on my couch with Kelsey.
Yes.
That's the dream. It's like a person that is there that I love being around,
Mhm.
but I don't have to like
Be on.
trying extra hard.
You don't have to be on.
You know?
Yes.
It's like
I agree.
we can just be us, and it's great. And that's because I'm like, truthfully, if I ended every day sitting on my couch by myself, I'd be miserable.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the same recharging time, but I'd be like, I hate this.
Yeah, I know.
I hate this. I don't want to be by myself.
No.
I want to be by myself with someone.
by myself with my wife. That's it.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's really what it's about, you know?
Yes. I love how too I'm like, sorry everyone, this has turned into we love our wives.
Gosh, look, you let Ellie get married, and here's what happens.
Here's what happens.
This is now the
Supreme-
old fucking
the
lame
Supreme
married
Court-
podcast.
the
Okay?
Supreme Court did this.
Supreme Court. This is Trump's fault.
Sorry everyone. Sorry. Okay, anything else you want to talk about the trials and tribulations of lesbian dating until you reach your final form
I
of
think
two women sitting on a couch?
Yeah. The final evolution. I'm playing so much Pokemon card game with my kids right now still, and I just want you to know in my head that just means every Pokemon slowly evolves into two old Pokemon on a couch.
Yes, I love that.
So, listen, I think that you and I are clearly experts in dating, and everybody should come to us if you need help dating, because we are obviously full of good ideas.
Great ideas.
And don't go on these terrible dates that these people went on in this article that we found, full of awful dates of people getting drunk and throwing up in their handbags and secretly being straight and taking you on a date with their boyfriend. Why?
Meeting the family on the first date. That is a crazy U-Haul.
Yeah. Crying, rock climbing, like just Oh, rock climbing. Maybe I would add that in my date lineup.
Yeah. But
I
like
do
not
like
the
rock
first.
climbing.
You have to like it's like you have
No,
to
no, not your first date.
gauge.
And not as a surprise, also.
Yeah, like does this person like rock climbing?
Right.
Let me ask. Then
But like Kelsey and I
invite.
used to go rock climbing every week for years in Boston.
Not anymore.
Great at it. But we do enjoy going. And that's what matters.
That's what matters. Yes.
That's what matters. Yeah. So yeah, bring us all your dating
Actually, I just want to hear. Well, to be fair, I
tribulations.
just want to hear the bad stories. Please tell me more.
If you've had terrible dates, please send them to us because honestly, it does make for good reading. You know?
Really does. Are we ready for our Q and Gay?
I'm so ready.
Q and gay.
All right, here we go. Question number 1, Lee. What is the worst first date out of A, going on a date with a straight girl, B, surprise hot air balloon, C, your date is blackout drunk, or D, meeting their family?
I mean, it's a real race to the bottom here.
Mhm.
I have to say, like, surprise hot air balloon is bad. I think surprise meeting the family on a first date is wild. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's actually unhinged. And
Yeah. Okay, question 2, Ellie. What's your ideal first date? Out of A, going for coffee, B, board games, C, drinks, or D, a concert?
I'm gonna say B, board games. I want to see like Kimmy hang.
You know the downside to living across the country from each other is we
We
never
can't
get to
play
board games
games.
together.
I know.
It's a really big
You know,
problem.
Lee, we sort of could. Do you know Board Game Arena?
I do.
Well, we could play on Board Game Arena.
Okay.
That would be fun.
We can do a double married date night board game.
Honestly, that would be super fun. I would actually be really down for that.
We just got to figure out how to do that when our evening starts at very late your
I
time.
know. We did that with another couple that lives in Boston, which is actually
Yeah.
funny, where we did a virtual date because we were all
I
just
love
like
that.
not wanting to leave our house. We just were on Zoom playing board games. So it's possible. All right, Lee, question number 3. At which date would you be okay going on a hot air balloon ride? A1, B3, C5, or D never?
I'm going to stick with good old date 5, okay? Listen,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say I would never go on a hot air balloon ride, but let's give it some time. Let's get to know each other a little bit first, you know?
I don't know. I think I would be scared, but maybe try everything once, you know?
Yeah. Okay, question 4, Ellie. Do you like surprise dates? A, yes. B, no. Or C, only if I know what it is beforehand.
I'm gonna say C. Like, give me like a light surprise, you know?
Yeah.
Like
A soft launch.
A soft launch. Yeah. All right, Lee. Question number 5. What is the final lesbian form? A, 2 old women on a couch. B, Brandy Carlisle. C, you have finally merged. Or D, 1 woman and 25 cats.
I mean, I gotta go with 2 old women on a couch. Listen.
It's our final lesbian form.
That's
for
our
sure.
final lesbian form.
Mhm.
I don't know what all lesbians evolve to. I just know you and I are on a similar branch of that tree.
Mhm. We are right there. 2 old lesbians on a couch. Some
Love that for us.
older than others.
Hey, whoa now. Wow.
It's okay. I have to say it because I have
I gotta go.
I have a young wife. And I
It's so
feel
true.
old every day.
And it's only gonna get worse.
I used to be the young one, Lee.
I remember those
I
days.
used to be that. Now
Look
here
at
we
you
are.
now.
Here we are.
Sitting in a sweatshirt on your couch.
Exactly. Just like you. It's
Yep.
okay. I'm happy about it.
Excuse me, I am not in a sweatshirt. I am in a very classy sweater from the Old Navy Little Boys section. Okay? Show
Yes.
some respect.
You're the elevated version. I'll get
yeah,
there.
thank you.
I'll get there one day. Remember, listeners, you can also give us your own answers to this episode's Q&A questions on our Instagram at Lez Hang Out Pod. We love hearing from you and building community, so we want to shout out some of our favorite things each episode. And today I'd like to shout out some Instagram comments from Mal Moser, who said, Miss Honey is single-handedly responsible for half my friends, which I find to be hilarious because, of course, all the gay people are bonding over Miss Honey. And also No Chill Megan, who said, they just watched Hustlers for the first time and y'all validated everything I felt about that movie. I knew I wasn't crazy and saw something between them. And yes, if you ever want to be validated about seeing gayness between 2 people who are clearly gay and they don't want to go there, all you have to do is listen to Lez Hang Out. We are here for you.
We're gonna take this time for me to thank our Lesbian Jesus patrons, as always. Mark Foster,
Lizette Stye,
Adi Benitez,
Sophia Phillips,
and Armani Gucci.
and our King Princess patrons, Amy and Ellen.
And Andrea Doucette, thank you all so much. We absolutely could not keep making this podcast without your support and the support of all of our patrons.
Remember, you can also find us on all the social medias, Instagram, Facebook, Blue Sky, and TikTok at Lez Hang Out Pod.
You can email us at lezhangoutpod@gmail.com.
Or you can check out our website at lezhangoutpod.com.
Whatever app you use for podcasts, make sure that you subscribe. That way you'll get new episodes as soon as they go up every week.
We're also posting videos on our YouTube channel, so make sure you subscribe at youtube.com/lezhangoutpod to catch them.
Lez Hang Out is an independently produced show. It's hosted by us, with audio production done by Ellie. Our production assistant is Krista Murison, and other podcasting shenanigans done by me.
If you want to support the podcast, the best way is to rate and review us on iTunes or wherever you listen to the podcast. We love to hear what you have to say.
If you want to support us financially, one of the best ways to help us make this podcast is to join our Patreon. You can find that at bit.ly/LezPatreon. You get access to our Discord chat. You get access to all of our bonus Les Tricurricular episodes, and you help keep the podcast afloat.
If you want to get some Lez Hang Out merch, it is the perfect time to do it. Pride is coming. You have all the Pride parades. You want to wear your gay-ass t-shirts. You can get those at bit.ly/LezMerch.
Remember, we also have a queer production company making queer podcast musicals with guaranteed happy endings that you can find everywhere at Dollar Bean Prod.
Or at our website, dollarbeanproductions.com.
You can check out our first two shows, The Flame and Journey to the Heart, on any podcasting app.
And if you want to help support us in making more musicals, you can join our Patreon at bit.ly/dollarbeanpatreon.
If you want to follow us individually, you can find me on Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok at LSH Foster.
If you want to find me, you can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Ellie Brigida. With that, I'm Ellie.
And I'm Lee. And let's hang out again soon.
Let's hang out.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry. Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable. From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces, ready to be engraved with your summer mantra. Each design moves with you, from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between. Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.